Hello, how are you? I hope you feel good. Today we are studying page 68 and it is lesson 5, skills time. Reading, listen, point and repeat.
Listening 77. Listen and point.
Building. Country. Bridge. River. Old. Long. River. Long. Bridge. Old. Country. Building.
Listen and repeat.
Building. Country. Bridge. River. Old. Long.
Okay students, let's translate these words. Building, a building. Country, hiwat. Bridge, a pull. River, a road. Old, zor, long, urd. You need to read these words with yourselves, okay, and use these words in sentences. 2. Describe what you can see in the pictures below. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 pictures and describe these pictures, okay? Listen and read.
Listening 78. Listen and read.
Here are some of the world's records. There are many interesting facts.
The Gigantia temples are in Malta. The temples are over 5,500 years old. They are the oldest buildings in the world.
The longest bridges in the world are the 2 bridges over Lake Pontchartrain in the USA. The bridges are nearly 24 miles long. You can't see land from the middle of the bridges.
Russia is the biggest country in the world. It is 17,075,400 square kilometers. That is 12.5% of the Earth's surface. In Russia, there are 11 different time zones. Russia is between Europe and Asia.
The longest river in the world is the Nile. The Nile is 6,695 kilometers long. The Nile flows through 9 countries in Africa. The last country is Egypt. From Egypt, it flows into the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay, so let's translate world records. Nariwal record. Nariwal Sabt. Here are some of the world's records. That is in the record. There are many interesting facts. The Gigantia temples are in Malta. The Gigantia زيارتونه دا په مالټا کې دي temples زیارتونه ته ویل کیږي. The temples are over 5,500 years old. دا زیارتونه 5500 کال عمر لري، یعنی 5500 کال مخکې دا جوړ شوي دي. They are the oldest buildings in the world. په نړۍ کې تر ټولو پخواني بلډینګونه دي. The longest bridges in the world are two bridges over Lake Pontchartrain in the USA. په نړۍ کې هغه دوه اوږده برجونه یا پلونه چې دي هغه په امریکا کې دي چې هغه پر کومه جهیل باندې دي د Pontchartrain چې په امریکا کې Pontchartrain. The bridges are nearly 24 miles long. دغه برجونه دغه پلونه تقریبا 24 مایله اوږده دي. You can't see land from the middle of the bridges. د دغه برجو یا دغه پلونو د منځ څخه تاسې نسئ کولی چې مځکه ووینئ هغه وچه ووینئ، یعنې دا دومره اوږده دي چې په منځ کې ودرېږئ وچه نسئ ځینې لیدلی. Russia is the biggest country in the world. روسیه په نړۍ کې تر ټولو غټ هیواد دی. It is 17,075,400 square kilometers. 11,015,400 کیلومتره مربع دي. That is 12.5% of the Earth's surface. چې د نړۍ د سلو څخه څو فیصده سطح د ځمکې دا نیولې ده 12.5%. In Russia په روسیه کې there are 11 different time zones. 11 مختلف د وخت چې دي د وخت ساحې یعنی په ډیر ځای کې وختونه یو د بل سره فرق کوي. Russia is between Europe and Asia. روسیه د اروپا او اسیا په منځ کې ده. The longest river in the world is the Nile. په نړۍ کې تر ټولو اوږد رود هغه نایل رود دی. The Nile is 6,695 kilometers long. Nile 4,495 kilometers اوږد دی. The Nile flows through 9 countries in Africa. دغه نایل رود په افریقا کې د 9 هیوادو څخه بهیږي، په 9 هیوادو کې تیریږي. The last country is Egypt. هغه اخرنی هیواد هغه کوم هیواد چې نایل رود څخه تیریږي؟ Egypt، مصر دی. From Egypt د مصر څخه it flows into the Mediterranean Sea. دا مدیترانه‌ای سمندرګي ته چې کیږي بهیږي د ایجپت څخه. Okay? Yeah, you need to read these paragraphs with yourselves and don't forget write these in your notebooks. Okay? 4. Read again and match the sentences halves. Okay, we have to match these 4 sentences, 4 words with these 4 sentences. Okay? Number 1. The Gigantic temples are the oldest buildings in the world. Very easy. Lake Pontchartrain, okay, is in the USA. We said that. Here it is. Pontchartrain Lake. It's in the USA. So write C in this chart. C, okay, in this box. Russia. Russia is the longest river in the world. Is Russia a river? No, it's not a river. Russia is the biggest country in the world. So in this box, you have to write B, okay? The last one, the Nile is the longest river in the world, as we said here. Nile is the longest river in the world, okay? Let's go to the next part, next page, which is page 69. It is lesson 6, listening. Listen and complete the table. Okay, complete this table from the listening. Very easy.
Listening 79. Listen and complete the table. Number 1.
What's the biggest lake in Egypt?
Is it Lake Nasser?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Egypt?
The Nile.
Yes. What's the highest mountain in Egypt?
Mount Catherine.
That's right.
Number 2.
What's the biggest lake in Spain?
Is it Lake Sanabria?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Spain?
The Tagus.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Spain?
It's Mount Tide.
Yes.
Number 3.
What's the biggest lake in Brazil?
Is it Lake Patos?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Brazil?
The Amazon.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Brazil?
Is it Fog Peak?
Yes, it is.
Number 4.
What's the biggest lake in the UK?
It's Loch Ness.
That's right. What's the longest river in the UK?
Oh, I don't know that.
The longest river in the UK is the Severn. What's the highest mountain in the UK?
Is it Ben Nevis?
Yes, it is. Very good.
Okay, very good. So this was Spain, Egypt, this was UK, and the last one was Brazil. Alright? Speaking, ask and answer. Okay. For example, what's the biggest lake in Spain? Here, what's the biggest lake? The biggest lake, that was Lake Sanabria. Alright? The same, what's the longest river in Spain? The Tagus. What's the highest mountain in Spain? Mount Tide. Okay, so like that, you have to ask and answer, and let's watch the video so you could understand better.
What's the biggest lake in Spain? Lake Sanabria. What's the longest river in Spain? The Tagus. What's the highest mountain in Spain? Mount Teide.
Okay, very good. So like that, you have to make questions and give answers. Writing. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency تکراری کیدونه. تکراری کیدونه. دا شی نه دی چې تاسو واسطه نو اوس نوې شی دی موږ په خبرو کې ډېر استعمالوو. دلته ګرامري پیژنو چې تکراری کیدونه څه ته ویل کیږي. زه بیا دغه څه ولته وایم لکه always همیشه. Sometimes ځینې وختونه. Never هیڅکله. دغه ته adverbs of frequency ویل کیږي یعنی تکراری کیدونه. Tell us مشتوایي how often something happens چې یو شی څونه وختونه پیښیږي یو کار څونه وختونه پیښیږي. Okay? We usually put adverbs of frequency موږ زیاتره وختونه adverb of frequency چیرې ایږدو before the verb. The verb هغه کار چې کوم کار د هغه کار څخه مخکې ایږدو. For example, I always go to the shopping mall. زه همیشه سودا دپاره مغازې ته ځم یا شاپینګ مال ته ځم. Always ما درته ویل چې زموږ adverb of frequency یا تکراري قید. Adverb of frequency څه معنا لري؟ تکراري قید. څه کار کوي تکراري قید؟ موږ ته دا راشي چې دغه ستا کار څومره وختونه ترسره کیږي. دی ویلي چې I always go یعنې زه همیشه ځم. دغه ستا تللې معلوم کړه راته چې همیشه. I always go to the shopping mall. همیشه shopping mall ته ځم. So what is the adverb of frequency here? Always. او د چه څخه د مخه موږ کار کوي؟ د verb څخه ستا د کار څخه مخکې. Number 2. I never go to the shopping mall. إذا هیڅ کله shopping mall ته نه ځم. never adverb frequency دی او تا ته وویل چې ته دغه تلل څومره وخت کوې همیشه ځینې وختونه که هیڅ کله I never go هیڅ کله نه ځم. Again it is adverb of frequency. تکراری قید دی never. Always یو سو never بل سو. Some adverbs of frequency can go at the beginning or the end of a sentence. ځینې تکراری قیدونه یا adverbs of frequency کېدای شي جملې په سر کې راشي کېدای شي جملې په پای کې راشي. For example, I sometimes go to the shopping mall. دا ګوره verb دی د verb څخه مخکې adverb of frequency راغلی. I go to the shopping mall sometimes. Sometimes adverb of frequency دی ګوره جملې په پای کې راغلی کوم چې ویل چې کېدای شي جملې په پای کې هم راشي. Sometimes I go to the shopping mall. ځینې وختونه زه سودا یا shopping mall ته ځم. دلته بیا چیرې راغلی جملې په سر کې راغلی. Sometimes adverb of frequency دی. نو موږ ویل ځینې adverb of frequency کېدای شي د verb څخه مخکې راشي کېدای شي جملې په پای کې راشي کېدای شي جملې په سر کې راشي. Okay? Very good. یو وار بیا adverb of frequency تکراري قیدونه موږ ته دا راښیي چې یو کار څومره ترسره کېږي. تکراري قید د verb څخه مخکې راځي. subject او verb په منځ کې راځي. سمه ده او ځینې تکراري قیدونه یا adverb frequency کېدای شي د subject verb په منځ کې راشي کېدای شي جملې په پای کې راشي کېدای شي جملې په سر کې راشي. Okay? 3. Are these sentences correct? Read and tick or cross. If a sentence is correct, tick the box. If it is not correct, cross the box. که جمله صحیح ټیک مارک یې که چیرې غلطي cross یا ضرب علامه لیکي. I always go to Lake Sanabria on holiday. همیشه برخصتی کې Sanabria Lake ته ځم. It is correct sentence. ولې صحیح ده؟ ځکه چې adverb frequency راغلی د verb څخه مخکې راغلی د go څخه مخکې راغلی. Alison cooks never. Alison اشپزي کوي هیڅ کله. Is this a correct sentence? No, it is not. نه ده صحیح جمله نه ده ځکه چې adverb frequency never یې په پای کې راوستلی دي. موږ ویلي چې never د subject او د verb منځ کې باید راشي. نو باید داسې وایو Alison cooks. No, Alison never cooks. Okay? So cross this box. You watch DVDs sometimes. ځینې وختونه DVDs یا DVD یعنې ګورې. Is it a correct sentence? Yes, it is. Sometimes. The boys play football always. Is it a correct sentence? هلکان فوتبال کوي همیشه. No, it's not. Because we have to say the boys always play football. Okay? Always باید د play څخه مخکې راشي. Always I go swimming on Saturdays. Is it a correct sentence? No, it is not. Why? Because we have to say I always go swimming on Saturdays. And number 6. She sometimes plays chess. Is it a correct sentence? Yes, it is. There is nothing wrong with this sentence. And number 7. They never eat Italian food. Is it a correct sentence? Sahih jumla da? Yes, it is. They never eat. Never is a verb of frequency. This is verb and we put never before the verb. Okay? Very good. So that's it, dear students. That was our today's lesson. Don't forget your homeworks. Don't forget your workbooks. Okay? Study and study well. Until next time, have a nice time. Goodbye.